Welcome to the 2020 GEICO Summer Series presented by the United States Marine Corps. Tonight we're at Bland Air Regional Park for pool play action in the STX National High School Lacrosse Showcase as Culver takes on the Lakers. 24 teams in this tournament. We'll have the semifinals and the championship for you tomorrow. Big number there, 35 plus Division I recruits in action throughout, and we are just excited to be able to bring you live sports action here over the next couple of days in this high school lacrosse showcase. Great to have you with us, everyone. Mike Corey, Bob Shriver, and Quint Kesnick. And as I looked about 20 feet down on the other side of the press box is where you are tonight, Bob. But it's just great to see you and great to be back doing some awesome lacrosse action, some very high-level players here this week.
Well, this is the 8th year of the NHSLS, this unique high school-only event. The enthusiasm and the energy these kids have played with for the last 3 days is something to behold. You can just see how much they missed playing this past spring.
All right, let's take a look at our GEICO players to watch here tonight. Who are a couple guys you're keen on in this game?
Well, we'll start at Culver, number 14, attackman Jack Gray. He's a number 10 inside lacrosse ranked player in his class. He's headed to Duke University. He's a tremendous player. And for boys Latin, senior defenseman, number 3, A.J. Hernandez. He also is a terrific player at his position. He's the inside lacrosse's number 44 ranked player, and he's headed to the Naval Academy.
Not just seniors here this week. We've got some great juniors in the junior class as well. For more on that, we'll join Quint Kesnick. Q, what's happening?
Thanks, Mike. The class of 2022, and one of the best attackmen in that class is Dom Petramala from boys Latin. He is a top 20 player in his class, a left-handed attackman who goes about around 5'11", and he can do a little bit of everything. He can get to the inside, he's shifty, he's extremely creative. You may recognize the last name is David, the former head coach at Johns Hopkins.
Who is here tonight watching on hand as we look at our starting lineups, brought to you by the United States Marine Corps. And the goalkeeper for Culver, number 1, Adam Blind, has played very well, and so has number 7, Cardin Stroller, the goalkeeper for the Lakers. Provost, top of the screen there for Culver, had the game-winning goal earlier today in a game that Culver won. He had 4 goals in that contest. And Bob, you've been here all day. You're one of the organizers of this event. And what have you seen so far leading up to tonight?
Well, the quality of play has been exceptional. As we go through later, we're going to see Deerfield play Calvert Hall. I think everybody will be really impressed with the level of play at this high school event.
Opening face-off of the game here tonight, Culver is in black and the Lakers in the white jerseys. The face-off won here by Mackenzie Moreland for the Lakers. And we're underway here tonight from Bland Air Regional Park in Columbia, Maryland.
Nice play that time by Culver's most experienced defenseman, number 7, Cam Hitchcock, headed to Dartmouth. He got his stick in the passing lane and prevented that ball from getting through to Petramala.
Here's Jack Gray for Culver. Fires away and scores just like that. Culver on the board, less than 35 seconds in.
Well, we introduced Jack Gray as an attackman. Well, you notice right there, he came out of the box. He's running down the field on a shorty, just stepped down to about 10 yards and blasts this thing up into the corner.
Just too big, too fast, too strong, like he's running downhill, right down the football hash mark. And the Duke, number 10 player in the inside lacrosse class of 2021.
I was going to say, Q, he's going to fit right in with the level of players like that they have there for Duke, and that kind of size and athleticism. Halves, and it's running clock with only a 6-minute halftime, so it's quick. And speaking of which, a quick shot to score for the Lakers, and Dominic Petramala, who you just talked about, Quint, puts it in to tie the game.
He's a crafty kid. He's got the runaway speed. He just got a half a step on Hitchcock that time, got his hands free, and he beat Blind inside pipe. It's a very impressive shot, Q. Well, they got matchup issues, BL does, with Gray.
Once again, and this is Andrew Macheka who scores this goal for Culver, puts them up 2-1.
Well, BL's pressed out on Gray that time to try to prevent him from getting the ball back, so that left the middle of the field open. And you see nobody's there to slide. to help out on Macheka, and he buries it into the lower corner. Beautiful shot. Latin turnover.
And it's going to result in another goal.
Well, the famous line in lacrosse is second chances come back to kill you. Boys Latin had the ball clearing it. You know, they failed here. The ball was put on the ground. Culver picked it up, pushed the ball nicely up the field. They have a nice 2-on-1, too easy.
Sean Leahy with the goal and the assist from Davis Provost. And knocked out of his stick, trying to keep it in. Over there was Hayden Summer, and he got hit. Gray there, and he takes a shot. And that was John Moranto
That's
again.
okay. That's okay, Mike. I just like the way BL, their close defense on that little skirmish, how aggressive they were. They're flying around. They're playing fast.
Very hot and humid here, of course. We've had this crazy heat wave here. In the Northeast, a shot to score. Counted again for Culver. That's Davis Provost. He had the assist earlier in the previous goal, and this one he fires through to make it 4-1.
Well, so far, I would say that they're quality players that we've seen. Provost and Gray have been up to the challenge. Beautiful shot. Just got his hands free. Step down.
Gets a step. Gives it up for Griffin Skane. Skane shoots and scores.
Around 2012-ish, that's when they really started to emerge. They've had a couple.
Another goal. It's Vaccaro this time for Culver. Striking at will right now.
Well, doing a nice job midfield-wise, using Gray to space things out.
Another one. Look out. This is Hayden Summer this time.
Well, goalie Carden Stoller for Boys Latin, who has actually been outstanding in this tournament. He's struggling right now. You know, sometimes goalies, Quentin, you know this better than I do, but sometimes goalies need to get doinked a couple times before they get into the game. And I would say so far he hadn't had the opportunity to really settle down in this game, just like his teammates.
But now just 4 seconds left in the first half, and Culver's going to take a 7-1 lead at the break.
A lot of heads down over on that white sideline. Keep your heads up, keep playing.
If Culver wins, they automatically get a spot in the quarterfinals of this tournament. First half in the books here tonight from Columbia, Maryland. 20 minutes outside of Baltimore for high school lacrosse. We're back at the half after this. Succeed really big at the next level.
We've seen him attack the goal from the wing, from X, and now from up top. And that is a huge skill set that coaches can utilize. As BL scores, as we said, get the ball behind the net, good things will happen.
That's a nice feed from Garrett Glatz into Nicky Brown, who takes the shot and converts.
Well, that time Glatz, who is playing midfield in this game, but he's also a very capable attackman. They put him behind the goal for a reason. And it was just, as Quint says, very few kids play well with their back to the ball. I know.
There's a new goalkeeper right now for Culver in the game for them. They had Adam Blinn to start the first half, and he's been replaced by Colin Vickery. And here's a shot and a score. That's an easy one there for Davis Provost, and that's his second tonight. And that was another save. That was by Nicky Brown, who just scored the last goal, and Vickery again turns it away. Woo! Big hit from Jason Skidmore that time, number 16, but Culver still has it. Another hit, John Moranto. And this time the Lakers come up with it. Glatz gets a down low, the shot and the score put in by Petramala with his second tonight.
That time Culver's aggressiveness did not work for him. Number 10, Culver defenseman Bailey came up the field on Glatz and did not make the play. Glatz gets past him. They're underneath the defense. He just dumps it down to Petramala, and Petro with his hands free, he knows clearly what to do with the lacrosse ball.
You know, it's not just about your display on the field, and that's a great point of what you say. It's how you conduct yourself off of it and around the rest of the public. And now here's Petramala. What a move! He shoots and scores! Wow!
Well, look at this play. He takes the ball away from Culver's best offensive player, Jack Gray, in the middle of the field, picks up this ground ball, and then splits two guys. Gray slipped, I apologize. He didn't completely strip him, but watch him split these two guys. Whoops! Beautiful play.
8 minutes to go. This is pool play here tonight. Semifinals and the championship tomorrow, which we'll have for you. Shot and a score, and Culver's Andrew Macheka trying to inch them a little bit closer to a spot in the quarterfinals if they win here tonight. They're up. I haven't had mine yet. 4 seconds left. Culver 9, the Lakers 4. It's going to be your final here tonight. And game 1 of 2 that we have for you in pool play. Andrew Macheka with 2 goals. Davis Provost with 2 goals for Culver. They advance to the quarterfinals. And a stretch of 6 straight after we were tied at 1, and they win it here over the Lakers.